Hey, Dave Knight here, 123daytrade.com. Want to go cover a quick video. Futures day trading tips number 7. Number 7, yes, we're on 7. This is called gunning and running, or running and gunning, or gunning and running, or running and gunning and gunning and running. Okay, I'm a little bit stir crazy. I just went in through a training personal training for myself to help me be a better person, to be a better trainer. But also my information is extremely valuable. I firmly believe that. Now, I won my combine today. Thank you for those that all told me that. And this is my blog, and this is my website at 123 Day Trade. I keep up with. You can go back and read the combines and what I did, and you can watch this video and go through it. And anyway, the 123daytrade.com, you'll end up at at the blog. What I want to do is actually go over. Oh, and this is the member sign up box, and then there's another place that I put it in the members area. But what I really want to go over is this right there. Here's the gun and run. And what happens in this particular trade is this was the high volume bar, the red volume bar. So if you want to go back, look back at the highest volume bar. At time of trade, this red volume bar that's being printed right here, screen draw tool, where are you, buddy? Right there, this little sucker right there, that's your highest volume bar. Now these over here come in a little bit later, and that's what we're going to talk about in the gunning and running side of it. But this is our setup here, and you notice that I had marked on the chart here the 1, the 2, and the 3 point here on the. So if I would put, this is kind of like the range right here, and you can see it. So here's the 1, the 2, and then moving it up. So this is the 3 point. Here's the 2. Here's the 3. So this is just your basic 1, 2, 3. From years ago, learning from Ken Roberts. And just because I say I learned from Ken Roberts doesn't mean I ever really made any money from him. So yeah, I got the trading bug from him, and he helped me progress as a trader to the extent that I wanted to learn more. Did I learn anything from him? 1, 2, 3. Joe Ross teaches the same thing. There's a lot of teachers that teach the same kind of thing, but it really comes down to they learned from Ralph Nelson Elliott, who was the father of the wave theory. So when you see 1, 2, 3, when you see anyone says about that, nobody can claim the 1, 2, 3. It's the wave theory. It's Ralph Nelson Elliott who had the that anyway. So that's my own personal soapbox. I'm getting off it now. But all right, so here we are. We're at the 1, 2, 3 long breakout 43.92. This is the area that the trade comes in. And let's go ahead and take a look at the next slide here, which is this one right here. And where I want to concentrate on is what I call, in this case, they're blue bar volume bars. It's this area right here is what I'm looking at, right there in that volume. Let me erase and put it back on again. So it's actually this area right here. When you see it forming quickly like this is where you see weak longs coming out of them. I mean, weak shorts, in this case, weak longs. Today, we had like a slingshot. It came out. I mean, you can see this move. This move right here comes in. This is where I profited and exited the trade. But if you look at time from entry right here to exit right here, look at the time right here. This time period right here of the market moving 65 ticks was 8:30 to 8:49. So we're talking about roughly 19 minutes worth of time to make 65 ticks. Is that worthwhile? Is that so what happens here is when you finally get the breakout, and people always say, "Oh, I trade the breakout." Well, yeah, maybe. But one of the things that Joe Ross would teach you is called the trader's trick entry. That is what this entry is right here. It's he called it the TTE. I can't take credit for that because that's a Joe Ross concept. But it's a trader's trick entry to get you in a little bit earlier in front of the breakout area. So, and the goal of why you want to be in that in front of it is because of the pullback. Because sometimes the pullback comes back to here to the breakout line. And this is actually not the breakout line. The breakout line's right over here. I just drew that on the chart. But the breakout line's here. So sometimes the market comes down and then it goes back up, right? So if you can get yourself in front of the breakout line, but as it's going up, in case right there, then you can take advantage of the trade a little bit. That's a little bit more of a futures trading tip. We'll work with that on another video. But what I want to really concentrate here is just on the last minute is this right there against that right there. And it's the gunning and running. When you see this, this is where sell stops are getting hit. Sell stops getting hit here. Sell stops getting hit here. And there's not enough pressure to drive this market back down. Therefore, the market escalates and moves very quickly up. And that's what happens when you get it. So when you see that extreme volume that kicks in, what you see is it maybe comes up and then it just flattens out like this and then it trails back down. But when you get these gunning and running, like these trend bars are basically 1,000 volume is how I look at it. They're like in between 1,000 and maybe 2,000. A little over 1,000 are the best bars, and these are the ones that really kicked in today. They were a beautiful setup. It was a gorgeous setup. It was just you could just see the stops getting run, and it just took off, and it took off, and it took off, and 19 minutes later, bam, I'm out. It was a great trade. This is called gunning and running. Futures day trading tips number 7. Number 7, gunning and running stops. So if you get yourself into the breakout, you're looking for those trend moves that they go through the stops and then bam, the big profits come off of that. This is Dave Knight here at 123 Day Trade. God bless, take care, and we'll see you on our next video. Bye for now.